Was the Mombasa port congestion crisis avoidable? The ongoing congestion at the Port of Mombasa is increasingly being linked to delays in infrastructure projects that were initially designed to cushion the facility against rising cargo volumes. Questions are now emerging over whether the current crisis could have been anticipated and mitigated earlier, given that expansion plans had been publicly outlined several years ago by the leadership of the Kenya Ports Authority, KPA. During an interview 2 years ago, Captain Ruto, the managing director of KPA, outlined 3 major projects that were expected to commence immediately to support projected cargo growth. This included the construction of a new berth at the second container terminal, the development of berth 19B following the decommissioning of the old Kipevu oil terminal, and the construction of the Dongo Kundu terminal. At the time the projects were announced, they were presented as urgent interventions to prepare the port for future cargo demand. However, cargo volumes surpassed the projected 2027 targets as early as 2024, placing immense pressure on facilities whose capacity had not expanded at a similar rate. Whether the delays resulted from systemic inefficiencies, funding constraints, or institutional bottlenecks remains open to debate. What is clear, however, is that the consequences are now being felt across the logistics chain, with vessel waiting times increasing and cargo dwell time rising. Transit cargo accounts for approximately 30% of total throughput, meaning the bulk of congestion pressure originates from local imports. Rail evacuation capacity remains limited, while both the Nairobi and Naivasha inland container depots are operating under constraints that have reduced their effectiveness as pressure relief facilities. Industry players warn that once inefficiencies set in along the logistics chain, they create opportunities for malpractice. Experts argue that long-term solutions lie beyond expanding quay capacity alone. Increasing private sector participation in off-dock logistics infrastructure, including additional holding areas and container handling facilities outside the port precincts, could help ease pressure within the port and allow ongoing expansion works to proceed more efficiently.